Hello everybody and welcome to Bookends and Paperweights. My name is Jocelyn and I guess I'll be your host for this event. Alright, so I decided that for my first video ever on this Booktube channel, I'm going to do the Booktube Newbie Tag, because what better video to start out with than that? You know, nothing says I don't know what I'm doing like newbie. Here goes. Question 1. Why did you start this channel? I decided to start this channel because I just really like talking about books, and I have this problem where I'll get to a point in a book that really gets a reaction out of me, usually angry. And it's not a judgment on the book, but things happen that make me mad, and then I like to rant about it, but I don't necessarily have people to rant to, so usually those rants end up on Facebook. They're super long-winded rants. They take forever because I forget to use spacebar a lot, so I'll be done and I'm yeah, here we go. Look for the red squiggly lines underneath things, and I realize the whole thing is red squiggly lines because I forgot to use a spacebar. I'm oh. So go through all that, and then I realize 90% of the words are missing letters. So I have to go through that too. And then I realize maybe I don't like the wording on that so much. So it takes me 10 times longer than it should for a really quick rant about a book. Not all my videos are going to be rants, I'm just saying. I like talking about books, and ranting tends to be the thing that I do in the middle of a book because I have an emotional response. Whether I like the book or not, there's always something in there for me to rant about, and I enjoy doing that. So that's why I started this channel, so I could just talk about books whenever I want to, and there we go. Problem solved. No more issues with my spacebar. Yeah. Question 2. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? I don't know if it's fun or unique, but I mean, I'm kind of a weird person, and I've got kind of a weird, awkward personality, and I'm very sarcastic. So maybe that counts. I don't know. We'll say my shining personality is something I can bring to Booktube. Also, I really feel manga doesn't get enough love. And you can't see them right now on my shelf because they're top 2 shelves. This is my manga shelf, and these are the bottom 3. But I really feel I want to give manga and graphic novels, a whopping 3 that I own. I want to give them some love, because let's give them some attention, because there's some quality graphic novels out there that I feel a lot of people would really enjoy. But also, I would like to kind of bring a slightly more structured review video. We'll see how that goes. Kind of having a okay, so here's this book. I just read it. These are the characters. This is the plot. These are the good things about the book. These are the bad things about the book. If you like books that have this, and this is the book for you. If you don't like books that have this, and this is not the book for you. Just a more structured video, as opposed to kind of being that initial response. You just finished the book, 30 seconds later, you got your webcam up, and it's yeah, but at the same time, I know I get kind of frustrated when I'm do I want to spend the money on this book? Do I want to spend the time on this book? And I try and find a review, and all I'm finding is just initial responses and nothing really objective. There's never really an objective opinion on YouTube. There's some, for the most part, it's not there. It's a pretty biased look at a book. Nobody's really in a neutral position on it. I feel I could bring that to you. Question number 3. What are you most excited about with this channel? I'm most excited about just talking about books. Not having to just post everything on Facebook. Although, I'm sure my friends and family love reading that nonsense. Kind of a pain in the butt to try and type everything out on Facebook. Post it. I don't have the patience for that. I like verbalizing my opinion. Don't make me write my opinion. I want to talk about it, but I don't have friends to talk about it with, so I'll talk to my camera. So that's what I'm most excited about. And maybe possibly being a part of the Booktube community, because it seems like kind of a fun community to be a part of. And we'll see how that goes. Or it might just be me in front of the camera, and I ignore everybody else. Question 4. Why do you love reading? I love reading for lots of reasons, but I guess the main ones are I get to escape reality for a few hours. I'm not saying like there's anything really wrong with my reality. It's fine. There's no dragons in my reality. There's no fairies in my reality. The world doesn't have witches and wizards and awesome stuff going on in it. This reality has real stuff, like politics, that actually apply to my life, which is kind of stressful. So I like getting to know like new people without actually having to have a conversation with them. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm kind of an awkward person. It may or may not be coming across in this video. I feel like it is. The more I can get to know people without having actually talk to them, that's great. Sign me up for that, because then I'm like reading the book, I'm like, yeah! Don't get me wrong, I love my like real life friends, which I have, by the way. So much fun to just be able to be like really get into these characters' heads. But you didn't have to actually talk to them and build a relationship with them. You just get to know them, which is pretty cool for someone such as myself. So those are like my 2 reasons why I love reading books. Question 5. What book or book series got you into reading? So the book series that got me into books in general, not necessarily into reading, because I didn't like the idea of actually reading the books. I felt like I wasn't a very strong reader, wasn't very good at it, and I just got really frustrated for a while. And also all of the books that I was reading were all for school. And yeah, I found that I don't like reading books when I'm told I have to read them, so tell me what book to read and how far I'm supposed to be at that particular meeting. I'm not supposed to read ahead. Screw that noise. I'm gonna read at whatever pace I want to read. What am I saying again? Right. Book series that got me into books. Harry Potter. One of my older sisters, she would get the books like as they came out, and she would read it herself first. And then, before we went to sleep, she would read it out loud to me. So that got me really interested into books. What question would you ask your favorite booktuber? I guess the question I would ask my favorite booktuber is, how does editing work? I don't know. That's my question for my favorite booktuber. The final question. What challenges do you think you'll have starting off this booktube channel? Uploading content consistently. I feel like half of my head is out of this frame. I feel like that's going to be the challenge, is like keeping myself excited and keeping myself motivated to make more videos, because I really want to make more videos. That's my biggest challenge, I guess. Alright, so that's all of the questions. That is the Booktube Newbie Tag. So I guess for tagging people, anyone who wants to do this tag, do it. It's fun. Answer some questions. Get your booktube started. Voila! All done. Subscribe. Maybe. S'il vous plaît. And if not, well, okay then. Thanks for watching. So bye.